Aloha, good morning everyone. Happy Thursday. It's Elle here and I am a coach with the Be With Your Twin Flame program. Good morning where I'm at, good afternoon, good day, or even good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope this finds you well and everyone's doing good and great and taking care of yourself and your family, being safe out there, and all of you are healthy. Today we are talking about, in our video, anger and what it means to push out on the twin flame journey. Anger is something that comes up quite often. It's something that before learning how to balance my fear-based energy, I had bouts of outbursts and things like that. Everybody can understand and relate to anger. And we're going to talk a little bit today about how that actually energetically pushes out on the twin flame journey. And a little teaser here, whenever we're talking about pushing out your energy on the twin flame journey, we are talking about pushing them away. That's the bottom line. When your energy is pushing out on the twin flame journey, because as I said, folks, this journey, especially about balancing the energy, is like nothing else out there. Balancing your fear-based energy is not typical of what is taught out there when it comes to law of attraction energy, when it comes to any type of manifestation, which is what a lot of people come in here thinking that it is, come into this program thinking that it is, and it's not. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But before we do, take note of the link below for a Clarity Consultation that we have. We got a freebie going on, folks. We got a freebie going on to get you to talk to someone about your journey, to get a little more clarity about what's happening and what's going on. And what they'll be able to do is help you sort out a couple of things, and also be able to show you all the different options that we have to help you on this journey. We have many options here, and I will tell you right now that the options that we have available to you are all things of teachings of Elle, who learned from Leora. She learned straight from Leora. Nothing else out there, no one else out there was an actual student of Leora like Elle was. And Elle was able to learn from her and in turn turn around and teach a lot of people, including myself, about what the twin flame journey is about and how to maneuver it and how to balance your fear-based energy. Because folks, the twin flame journey is not about, shocker, is not about the twin flame. No, it is not. The twin flame is you. This journey is about you. It's about learning how to love yourself and honor yourself from the deepest parts of you, straight out of the soul, which is what directed you here, which is what started you on this path and on this journey, your soul. Your soul orchestrates everything that happens. So if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I really want to get into this kind of program because I want to get the twin flame back, you know, that's a given. That's a natural desire of the soul, but that cannot be your focus, because the purpose of this journey is not about that. Can it happen? Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. But not in the way that you think, and not in the way that many other teachings go about teaching you how to do that. It's not going to happen that way, folks. It's not. And basically, whatever is being taught out there is really counterproductive, and it's putting you in a farther place. So again, we're talking about pushing out the energy. So you're going to want to stay tuned, listen to the message, and if you are finding yourself at that point where you're really needing to get to a better place, you've come to the right place. So today we're talking about anger and what it means to push out. Now anger is an emotion. Anger, outbursts, are all caused by what's going on in your thoughts, what's happening in your thoughts, and as well where your focus is. You know, we talked a little bit a few days ago about where the focus is. Excuse me, not a few days ago, but a couple of times ago we talked about where your focus is. Because in any type of manifestation, in any law of attraction teaching, in anything else from any other teacher, guru, or program out there, Your focus is on the twin flame, and it's completely counterproductive. So there are ways that you push out your energy onto the twin flame. And when you do that, you push them away. So whenever you hear pushing out your energy, we're talking about literally pushing them further away from you. Energetically, it's all about energy, folks. And if you cannot get that energy down and balanced, it ain't gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. And the things that we do, the way we're conditioned, the way we learn, and we're brought up in this world, and we are taught to live this life, going after what you want, speaking your truth. Not to say that you don't speak your truth, but in the fashion and the way that you do that, all those kind of things, get at it. That's pushing out your energy. And in the twin flame journey, anger is one of the purest and most easiest ways to push out your energy and push the twin flame further away. What is so difficult about anger is that it is a complete knee-jerk reaction so many times. It's the anger itself. There is absolutely nothing wrong with emotion and feeling emotions, but it's how we as people react, and in our words, in our actions, it's all those things that causes further pushing out. It's difficult enough when there is something that angers you or upsets you in all of these different kinds of ways that can happen on this journey. It's difficult enough to just have to deal with that on your own. But when you start lashing out, folks, that is one of the most direct, purest ways you're going to push that TF farther away from you. And it's very difficult to get that to settle down, to mellow out, and to bring that energy back in. It's very, very difficult. Anger, disappointment, hurt, sadness are all of those are caused by your thoughts, as well as the polar opposite. Joy, happiness, laughter, all of those, they're all emotions that's caused by your thoughts. So remember this, there is absolutely nothing wrong with getting angry. But what's happening lately, what's happening with a lot of my students, what's happened with me when I was on this journey in the very beginning, getting into the program, is there was a lot of anger issues, and there was a lot of that pushing out. Nobody, I don't care where you're from, I don't care what culture, what country, what upbringing, your conditioning, nobody likes to be dumped on. Nobody likes to have someone else dump their shit on someone. It is not a good feeling. It can be very detrimental. It can be very damaging and very hurting. And while no one can actually do something to us, it's all about our response and our reaction too. While that's happening, also at the same time, nobody likes it. It's not a good feeling. You can have the most, just mellow person in the world, mellow as they are. When somebody dumps their shit on them, they might be able to just shake it off. Yeah, there's people like that in this world. They might be able to just shake it off easier than a lot of other people. But it doesn't mean it feels good, and it doesn't mean it's a nice situation, and it doesn't mean that anyone should have to weather that. The easiest way to figure out how to know, because believe it or not, some people don't even know. You've come across people like that. This is not just on the twin flame journey. You come across people like that where they go, oh, that's just how they are. One of the most difficult things is to actually come into thought for me to think that if that's the message I was giving out to people, that's just how I am. It's not a good feeling. And like I said, although nobody can do anything to us, nobody likes being dumped on. Nobody. And if you're wondering, is this, this person deserved it? Some people actually think that person deserved it. They deserve an outburst or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's all about taking charge of yourself. And if you can't take charge of yourself, you're going to end up dumping your shit on other people. And when it happens on the twin flame, folks, it pushes them further and further away. You know, I don't know what else is a more eye-opening statement than that. It's not just anger, it's all focus on the twin flame pushes them away. But anger itself outbursts because, you know, let's face it, we live in this physical world. Words mean a lot of things. Actions mean a lot of things. And when you can find a place of balance where it doesn't, you know, affect you and have you react, it's a beautiful place, which is what you end up learning how to do in this program. But for most of the people out there, your loved ones, your family members, your children, and the TF, they have no idea. The TF, they have no idea. They have no idea. And all it is you dumping your shit on them. Energetically, you're pushing them away, but to them, you're dumping your shit on them. And I don't know anybody who appreciates that. I know I don't. And I know that a lot of us aren't really aware, and it's about being aware. Remember, people, being aware means being present. Being present. And if you stop and think about it, and, you know, you cannot be angry when you're present. Try it. If you don't believe me, try it. Most of us, when some shit happens to us, we're in shock. We're like, whoa, 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 whoa. The present moment is shock. Like, whoa, what's happening? But you're not angry in that moment. You get angry after. You react after. It's always a next step. So if you can start learning how to balance that energy enough to not push the TF away, further, you're going to want to start doing that. Because nobody, number one, likes to be dumped upon, including those in your life, your family members, your friends, your co-workers. Nobody likes that. And I know for a fact that when that happens with you, when it happens with us, it's not a good feeling. You know, we want to, with everything that's going on in this world, all this fear-based energy that is pounding the pavement day by day, minute by minute out there, the one thing that you can do to help yourself and help everything energetically around you is start taking charge of yourself. And it starts with learning how to be aware when you're at that place. You're about ready to blow. You're about ready to blow. You don't want to blow. You don't want to blow. It is a much better feeling. Trust me, I do know this personally. It is a much better feeling when you're able to take charge of yourself so that you don't blow, so that you don't end up saying things you don't mean, you don't end up doing things that's not going to get you where you need to be. Okay? So when you're present, try it. If you don't believe me, try it. Have a little thing where you see, oh man, that's going to really piss me off. You know, try it. Get present. See if what's happening in the moment will cause that anger right there, in that moment. It won't. It won't. It's always after. Which means you have an opportunity to steer that boat the other way. So if you're wondering what this is and what does it mean to push out, really, I want more information on you. I want more information. You're going to want to click on that link below that we talked about and get a clearer idea of what is happening with you, where you're at, and what this journey is really, really about. We have so many options for you because there's different things for different people. Everyone's different. But I promise you, it's going to be a decision that you will never regret. The twin flame journey, folks, again, is always going to be about you. And it's time to start taking care of you. Okay? So if you resonate with what I'm talking about, you're ready to go there. You're ready to invest in yourself and really think about how can I get to a better place. You want to click on that. All right, folks. Happy Thursday. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend coming up and you have a beautiful day. God bless. Aloha, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.